Oh, this is easy, and this is an update on this script here, and we're going to load it, and it's called the ZBR7 3D Me. This is the version B, okay, and you'll know what version you got down here. Okay, I had version A, so if you want version B, go ahead and re-download it and look down here and make sure you got the version B. I have a link below the video. It's more in depth on how to use the script. This only part is to show you how to work this little bug fix. Very simple, and some extra tips towards the end, so stay tuned. Alright, with this script here, we're going to have a new prompt for the mask. So let's go ahead and run this script here. Convert Pixel to 3D. Alright, it's finished, and I'll open up the tutorial window here. The script's no longer here, so we go to C script previous, and then we're going to press the mask. And when I do it, says select the alpha first. See, there's no alpha over here. This is the alpha I'm going to use to mask this with. So what mask do I want to use to mask this with? Of course, this one right here that resembles it. And we're going to mask it. Now it's done, then we're going to go ahead and press setup. Okay, that's the only thing that's updated in the mask in here. You're going to be prompted to select the alpha here. Alright, I'm going to go into the next step. Select this over here, remove this, and we're going to bring the alpha over here. Now this is a new one that it made, so here it is, the original one. If we go to the transfer down here, the depth factor is 0. If I select here, the depth factor is 5, 6, 7, and a bunch of other numbers. Just remember the first three numbers, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to go ahead and export this. Just remember what the depth factor is. I'm just going to put in 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's all we need to know, so we know the depth factor. Because when you import this back in, it will lose the depth factor. I'll show you how this works. Anytime that you crop and fill, it's best to select the simple brush. Okay. Now, since I selected the simple brush, it will remove the alpha. Okay. Here is the alpha here. Now, if I crop and fill this, you can see the depth. Now if I shut the ZBrush down or whatever and try importing the one that I had depth at 5, 6, 7 and do the same thing, you can see the depth factor is 0 because it didn't save it or store it. Crop and fill. Well, we get this. This is not what I want. So if we go in here and just type 5, 6, 7, press enter, crop and fill, then we get our depth back. So anytime that you import something, always best to give it a name with a number on there so you can check out the depth factor. Now when you move this slider, it goes quite quickly. If you look above the slider on the bottom, there's actually one on the top here. If I click someone here in here, and you'll see this number will start turning red. I'll click once. Well, I want to put my cursor right somewhere on the slider. Don't want it to jump. Click it once. Now it's red. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my cursor here. Once it's red, it will move very slowly. If I click and drag, you'll see the bottom slider very seldom moves very little. It moves a little bit at a time. So if you want to get up there and kind of get a little bit more accurate, or with the other bunch of numbers, you can do that. There's 5, 6, 8, and move down 5, 6, 7. Crop and fill. And like I said, if you move this one down here, it really jumps. So just type in 5, 6, 7 is pretty close. So if this is an option if you want to move it slowly or not. Crop and fill. And since we did this and imported it, then we go to texture and for Pixols 3D, then we're going to get our depth back. And before I even press mask, I know I'm going to have to select that. And make sure you select the one that says 567 and not something else. That's exactly what you've been using, so we'll go ahead and select here. You'll know when you select it because this one has the depth factor of 567. Then we'll press the mask. Alright, when it's done, you'll notice that this one kind of lost its depth factor. So if you ever have to do it again, make sure you get the one you can usually tell when it's the grayscale here. So just keep that in mind. And like I said, there'll be a link below the video so you can get more in depth on how this works. And if, like I said, if you already have this and downloaded it, just go ahead and overwrite this one, because just re-download it and overwrite it. And like I said, you'll know what version you have. The newer version right now is version B. If there's going to be another version update, it'll be version C.